Yo guys, your favorite Kage, Enigma Kage, bringing you yet another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Sit back, relax, and watch a few of my videos, and hey, hopefully you'll subscribe today. In this video, I'll be giving you my top 6 tips to make your journey in Alicization Lycoris a breeze. Make sure to smash that like button because it greatly helps the video reach more potential players and whatnot, so let's jump right on in. Starting off with chain bursting. I made a video when the game first dropped on how to properly chain burst. That video is still relevant. However, there's an easier way to do it just using the soul linkage mechanic within the game. You have free range to rotate through your party members on the fly. Knowing the timing of each move helps out greatly because you're aiming for those perfect timed chain bursts to get more art gauge for them ultimate attacks. When you activate your skill, hold down the left bumper, you'll see their technique appear. Pressing the button of your choice will signal the AI to use the technique as long as they aren't currently using a sacred art or doesn't have enough art gauge to perform it. The fun part is when you're cycling through each character as if you're in the Matrix with the D-pad, which allows you to get those level 3 and 4 chain bursts easier. Smart AI. Let's face it, your AI party can really be useless at times. The key is to go into your records tab in the menu. In that menu, you will notice that each character has different tendencies, and those are recorded via the way you control them in the battlefield. Some of you guys may not have a lot at the moment, but it will eventually fill up sooner than later. The key is to assign roles for your AI team to play the way you see fit. For example, Yu-Gi-Oh is my defensive teammate. He specializes in taunting the enemy. However, he's also my right-hand man, so I like to keep him on go at all times. Having him prioritize with chain bursting always helps out the team. I mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh as my defensive guy because if I did not assign him a role, he would just stand there and block because that's his EX skill I had chosen for him. EX skills vary in different roles. I'm a scout, so I prioritize in supporting with chain bursts and whatnot. That's if I'm not controlling my character. You will unlock more of these roles as the game goes on, so don't miss out on relic statues. Raising the affinity of your characters. By bonding with Kirito and Alicization Lycoris, party members are placed in a relationship with the character. These relationships span from rival to close friends. If you play the minigame at the lover's checkmark scattered all over the map, you have a chance to increase your bond with Kirito. It's not always about getting those rewarded bed scenes. It's about gaining those persona and anima traits. Those can go a long way, especially when gaining extra XP and making bonding easier. So flirt with everybody and raise those levels. Weapon proficiency. I've made a video on this on how to raise it easily. Link to that is in the description. However, I will briefly say this. The more you use the weapon, the more proficient you become with it. The more you raise it, the more access you gain to newer moves in that skill tree. Characters within your party can raise the proficiency of your weapon without you using the weapon, but the catch is you have to control them while you have your Kirito as your partner. So if you want to raise them bow stats but you love your katana, have Sinnoh on the squad, use her bow during battle, swap back and forth and you will gain that bow proficiency. The sad part is no one else is using dual wields except Kirito, so you're pretty much on your own, buddy. If you want to raise them stats faster, go fight a bunch of stony tortoises or those calamity plants because they tend to have the most defense. Getting attached to a weapon isn't too bad in Alicization Lycoris. Yes, the stats start looking funky, but you can always raise the level by going to a blacksmith in town. But your best bet is to change the look of the weapon using a visualize tab in the status menu. Sub-questing is important. Doing the sub-quests aren't just to waste time and level up, but it's to give your world a better view. What I mean by that is if you gain that trust with the townspeople, they will reveal on the map different plant areas and beast mobs, which helps out when you're doing those relic missions. Do as many as you can and always grab them on the go. It doesn't hurt to knock out some of these on the way to the main quests. Finally, passive skills and combat skills. Please pay attention to those options. I know we tend to play and just disregard them, but in reality, having the right passive setup for your team will help you on a long run. I have Yu-Gi-Oh beefed up on defensive combat skills, but you can always customize your partner and Kirito combat levels, EX skills, and passive skills to your liking. When I chose Scout, I was trying to get them passive skills to raise my art gauge faster. This is an option I think all Alicization players should try to pursue somewhere down the line. Also, if you're tired of using a certain character, don't fear, they will still level up while not in your party. Obviously, they will be slightly behind your current party, but not by more than 1 or 2 levels. So don't fear that Alice is going to be left behind because you chose your favorite waifu over her. She will be ready to go whenever you're ready for her. I hope these 6 tips helped you better understand the world of Alicization Lycoris. If you found this video helpful, drop a like and share this to a friend. As always, I'm Enigma, signing off. Peace, guys.